We are now less than 45 days from April Fool's Day. What long con pranks should be started around now? My roommate would get up and steal the shower as soon as he heard my alarm go off. 6 weeks later, I heard him waking up to shower at 4:30. I would just turn off my Pavlovian alarm and go back to sleep for another 3 hours waiting for the real alarm. What an evil fucker. I had a roommate just like this. Wish this solution had occurred to me. One April Fool's Day I got a text from a wrong number. It happens, but he was nice so we kept talking from time to time. His name was Jeff. Talked about video games, music. I feel like I made a really great friend. I told all my friends about it. Lasted a few weeks then stopped. Fast forward to the following April Fools and Jeff texted me. I was like, oh shit, what's up man? We texted a bit when finally my friends broke down and said, dude, Jeff has been us the whole time. We just forgot to tell you last year. Edit. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed this. Def, take the idea and roll with it. To answer a few questions, this was like 10 years ago. He opened up with something like congrats on the wedding, bro. I notified him he had the wrong number but he kept the conversation going somehow and I went along with it, enjoying every minute. The number was not an area code I recognized, but later learned my friends generated a fake number using some kind of software. I was kind of miffed at first but in the end thought it was hilarious. To this day I still miss Jeff and hope he's living a happy, non-existent life. Best part of this long con ... forget and then bring it up next year so it hits them harder. It's my birthday and I've never been pranked on April 1st. However, I did prank my 8th grade teacher and got into a lot of trouble. He was this annoying, too cool for his job type, said he knew the police, banned not uniforms. Anyhow, he would always walk around and around the classroom pontificating on whatever, and when he passed by his desk he would always step in his trash can to crush the papers. So I filled the trash can 3/4 with water and topped it off with scrunched up paper. Worked beautifully and I spent the rest of the day on the hallway waiting to be told if I was suspended or not. Don't know if you can pull this off, but it was of the funnier prank stories I heard on Click and Clack, Car Talk. Some guys worked with another guy who was obsessed with his car's gas mileage, so the co-workers slowly started adding gas to his tank without the owner knowing it, like they'd add 2 cups a day for a week, then the next week, they'd add 3 cups a day, etc. Since the guy was so obsessed, he thought his car was getting better and better gas mileage and was bragging to everyone in the office. Then the guys slowly started to reverse the process. The guy freaked out. Everyone laughed. I wish someone would play that prank on me. Who doesn't love free gas? The nameplates at my office job have paper inserts with the cube dweller's name. I am going to print out a bunch of one person's name in smaller fonts, like increments of 0.25. I'm going to start replacing with smaller fonts each day starting March 1st. I know it's not super crazy, but should be fun. I work with a group of 5-6 guys. I plan on separately swearing each of them to secrecy, then revealing that one of their co-workers is planning a wicked April Fool's Day gag on them and that we should work to plan an even better one against this schemer. If I do it right, I'll have my co-workers conniving to destroy one another and sit back and watch it all unfold ... as long as they don't catch on. Make one of them steal another co-worker's shoes plaza. Edit. I am getting a fuck trillion notifications of just the left shoe and I just wanna say that you guys are fucking evil people. But yeah, just the left shoe plaza. Same as I do the rest of the year. Turn up at work and try to convince people I'm competent and hardworking. It's going to be hilarious when they eventually find out I'm neither. Today I learned my career is an April Fool's joke. My great-grandpa got his kids to start cracking hard-boiled eggs on their foreheads. Then, on April 1st, he gave my great-uncle a raw egg. That's some Ramona Quimby. Age 8 shit right there. We were all about the head cracking in elementary school thanks to that book. My wife and son teamed up on me for this one a couple of years ago. Drove me nuts. For weeks leading up to April 1st, one or the other would report that there was a leak in our bathroom. I'm the default handyman, so I check it out, and sure enough, there'd be a mysterious puddle of water on the floor. Check the walls, ceiling, no moisture. Check the tub, the shower, no drips. Kept happening week after week, and I could not figure out what the hell was going on. April 1st comes, kid comes in and says, I figured it out. I found the leak. I follow him to the bathroom where he proudly points to one of these on the floor. Promote this kid to dad. When I was in high school, I brought a bag of garlic-flavored jelly beans to school to prank my friends on April Fools. Instead, a classmate grabbed them out of my bag during group work. It was a school with under 100 students, so everyone knew I brought extra treats. And I hear some odd shouting from across the room. Said classmates then handed them off to our teacher to try, without saying why. And I unintentionally pranked my entire year. So I recommend putting out candy on your desk, and day of, refill it with shocking flavors. Jelly Belly has oodles of odd and uncomfortable flavors. I got jelly beans from my local Southern Season from one of the variety containers, and the next day bit into one and it tasted funny. Looked at the guide on the bag and it was draft beer.